This first topic, this is what I'm gonna speak on, right? Throughout your whole life, it says wild, but freaking autocorrect. Throughout your whole life, ain't nobody more responsible for your safety and well-being except for you. Yes, I said it. A lot of people they rely on others for their own safety and well-being. They rely on other people, other things. Some people may rely on their cars for their safety. Some people may rely on their houses for their safety. Some people may rely on their pew-pews for their safety. Um, some people may even rely on their phones for their own safety. Who knows? We put our trust and our trust and our faith in different things in life, different materialistic things. But the truth is, nobody is more responsible for your safety and well-being except for yourself. What do I mean by this? Say that you're going somewhere, right, and it could get chaotic, or it could get nasty or foggy. And when I say that, I mean like violent wise. And you think, oh well, I'll just bring my pew pew with me, or I'll bring my blade with me, or I'll bring other people with me, to stay safe. When really, the truth is, why are you putting yourself in that position in the first place? If you know that it's going to get dangerous, if you know it's going to get hairy and foggy and musty and dirty and nasty and violent, why are you going into that situation in the first place? A lot of people, they put their trust in different things, materialistic things, whether it be another person, a group of people, a pew, a blade, a car, a phone, a house, certain instances. But at the end of the day, those things are not responsible for your protection. Those things, you are responsible for your protection, because you shouldn't be putting yourself in that kind of position in the first place. Why do you think why do you think people they get unalived in certain instances? In places they shouldn't be at. Like maybe like in the streets or something. Or like in this case, what happened last night with Takeoff situation. And rest in peace to him, man. That's crazy, dude. I still can't believe that happened, man. But in those kind of situations, you are responsible for keeping yourself out of danger. If you know it's going to get hairy, why do you even go? Who cares who's going to be there? If you know there's even a 10% chance of danger and violence, why are you going? Who cares who's going to be there? Why are you going? Your life is in your own hands. You have to take care of your own life. You can't rely on anybody else to do that for you except for yourself, because at the end of the day, the only person who's ever going to truly be there for yourself is yourself. You can't rely on other people to be there for you all the time. You have to be there for you all the time. You have to be that shoulder to lean on whenever you're tired. You have to be that ear to vent to whenever you got nobody else around. When nobody else wants to listen to you and just give you an ear to vent to. You got to be that own ear for yourself. You got to do all these things for yourself. Otherwise you're going to end up in three places. You're going to end up: behind bars, a hospital, or the cemetery. Straight up. A lot of people, they don't want to take responsibility and accountability for their safety. They want to point the finger and say, well, this wouldn't have happened if you didn't do this. If you didn't know, this wouldn't have happened. It never would have happened if you weren't there in the first place. So now, if it wasn't, like, I understand that certain things happen. Like if it's a safe environment and then somebody else goes in there, it sneaks in or whatever, and causes something. Like, we'll say what happened at Vegas a few years back. Y'all remember what happened at that concert. There wasn't supposed to be no violence or anything like that happened there, but it was. If it's a situation like that and you're there, then that's understandable. But if you know beforehand, going into that situation, that there's a chance of violence and danger, why go? If you know it could result in you losing your life, why go? Stay out of it. Best thing to do is ignore it. Who cares who's going to be there, man? Who cares who is going to be there? You got to put your own safety and your well-being first before other people sometimes. So Yeah, man. With that being said,